There's breaking news out of the Netherlands overnight, where 3 people have been convicted of murder for their role in the shooting down of Malaysia Airlines flight MH17. Hundreds of victims' families from around the world came to witness a Dutch court find 2 former Russian intelligence officers and a Ukrainian separatist leader guilty over the 2014 attack. 298 people on board died, including 38 Australians.
Despite the convictions, it is unlikely the 3 men will ever see the inside of a jail cell. They are still at large, with Moscow showing little interest at all in handing them over. And for many of those who've made the journey, it's a mixed feeling.
To have, a court at a high level confirm that this is what happened and that, those people were deliberately murdered by those 3 defendants is very important for the families who are surviving their loved ones.
I also feel sad though. Yeah, because, for all of us it doesn't change anything, so it's a measure of justice, but it would be complete justice if our family members were restored to us.
Among those in Amsterdam for the verdict was Paul Gard, whose parents, Roger and Jill from Toowoomba in Queensland, were on board the flight. Paul joins us now from Amsterdam. Paul, very good morning. How do you feel about the verdicts?
Good morning, Michael. Yes, it's been a long road, obviously, to get to this point, but I think that it's very good that the court has gone very meticulously and thoroughly through the evidence and has found that the 3 people involved, the Russians and the Ukrainian, were responsible for sharing that missile and shooting down the plane. And I think that bringing the light onto those facts is very useful and hopefully might deter others from getting involved in these sorts of things in future.
Does it bother you? Does it annoy you? Does it anger you that those 3 more than likely will never see the inside of a jail cell because Moscow won't hand them over?
Well, I think that it would be preferable, obviously, if you could convict and imprison the people responsible. But it's more important, really, to establish the facts of the matter and to make the world know that what we saw there is unacceptable. We hold these people responsible, and we don't want this sort of thing to happen again. I'd also really like to see some progress in resolving the conflict, because what's causing us more pain is this conflict's gotten worse and worse over this year, and we really can't see an end to that. And I think that's also bringing a lot of distress to me and other families.
I'm glad you raised that, Paul, because and we have spoken about this previously, because this conflict, now a war, but this conflict in Ukraine has been going on for so long. What would you like to see happen on that front? And will an end to the war, will a ceasing of hostilities help, I guess, bring you and the other families and friends of those who died on MH17 a bit more closure?
Yes, unfortunately, Russia has behaved just incredibly badly, and obviously has escalated this conflict to another level this year. And we call on all Russians everywhere: do not participate in this war. It's really it has to end. It's gone too far. Ukrainians are suffering, and we would all call on everyone involved to put down your weapons, find another way to solve this conflict, because it's causing us more pain and it's causing Ukrainians pain every day. And I really hope that a solution can be found. Obviously, it's very hard to see how it can end anytime soon. But we send strength to the Ukrainian people who have had to put up with so much suffering over these years.
Paul, you were one of a number of family members and friends over there in Amsterdam to watch the verdict. How's the group holding up?
Yes, it's good to reconnect with some of the other families. I think that everyone has appreciated the effort that's gone into this investigation and this trial. We do appreciate the support of the Australian government and the Dutch government and the other families and the foundation that's been set up here in Holland. So, we appreciate all that work that's gone into this. And I think that in terms of establishing the truth, it's done a really good job of putting that evidence out there, and hopefully the world knows that this is what happened, and we do hold these people accountable.
Well, the world certainly does know now. Paul, appreciate you taking the time to chat to us after what's been a challenging day for you. Thank you.
No problem, Michael. Thank you.